Hi guys, it's Usernamekate here and welcome back to my channel. Now would you look at that outside, the rain. The things I do for you guys.
Rain's gonna get wet.
Birry! Right, so today I'm vlogging about the G310R in this absolutely gorgeous weather, but beggars can't be choosers. Here she is. Now the weather is fit for ducks right now, so I've got water down the back of my neck. Absolutely amazing. Let's switch her on. There we go. Alright, you guys can have a lover's meeting, but I'm cracking on. Oh! Okie dokie, so this is one of the lowest capacity bikes that BMW do. This is the G310R. They also have a GS version of this, unsurprisingly called the G310 GS. Now I'm going to be a little rascal. Wow, he's absolutely honking it down. Now I'm not working with much horsepower here. The 310s pump out a whopping 35 brake horsepower and 28 newton meters of torque. 28! Oh, I tell you what. Leg out. I ain't even risking it here. There's so much diesel around Manchester. I'd just rather be safe than sorry. It is literally a flood. It's prime weaseling, you know, it's a skinny little thing, should be alright. You've just got to be a bit of a bully when you're filtering in Manchester. So yeah, I do quite like these little things. It's not ideal for today, mind. It doesn't have, you know, the luxuries of the heated grips like most of the range. It is a very bare bones bike, but it serves a purpose alright. So the reason why I'm doing a nice little vlog on the G310R is because on my last video I had a request from a guy called John Hill, if my memory serves me correct. And he just mentioned how it seems like all the guys that are vlogging about the G310Rs are all big hairy hawkers. Oh shit! Wow, I just got absolutely drenched by that car. I hope the GoPro doesn't die. So I thought, make your mind up, mate. John mentioned that his wife is, you know, on the light side and 5'4", just like me. So he wanted to see how, oh my God, look at this weather, it's bloody biblical. He wanted to see what the bike was like, whether it's got enough poke to, you know, do some tours together. Wow, this is some weather conditions right now. Amazing. With these low capacity bikes, I always thought they'd be a bit like a Joe Biden machine, you know, kind of lacking in power and presence. but they're actually pretty mighty. You've just got to work them. You've just got to really twist the throttle to get the most out of them. Call me old-fashioned, but I think there's a lot of fun to be had out of riding a slow bike fast. They're perfect for inner city weaseling. And I'm on a motorway and I'm holding my own. It's 70 miles an hour. I'm 9 stone. You know, we're not doing too bad. The bike is super lightweight. In fact, it's one of the bikes that I most favour getting out in the mornings at work, because I can literally just walk side by side with it and it's dead light. Just throw it in the spot where it's supposed to go and it's great. When I've got to push around the GS Adventures that aren't seat height reduced, so I have to push them, it's times like that that I really appreciate the little 310 beast. Oh, this weather's something else. Do you know what? I'm not even surprised by it anymore. It just really is what it is. If you are considering the G310 GS, you must bear in mind that this bike is a lot taller than this bike. I kind of get the feeling that the R version, what I'm on now, are good for, you know, the shorter limbed human. Somebody that wants confidence in being able to flat foot at lights and paddle the way around. And I feel like the GS version is more suited to somebody that might want to do the occasional green lane. You know, you're not going to be doing anything hardcore. Obviously, with the smaller CC engines comes a smaller price tag, and because it's got a smaller price tag, it doesn't usually have as much crazy tech in them. So yeah, I wouldn't say you're going to go and do Lagars or Erzberg Rodeo on it, but the GS, the 310 GS, will certainly be good for a little spot of light green laning. Clear. I'm in 4th gear now because I'm trying to be like a little coiled spring. Doesn't have a quick shifter, so you're going to have to not be lazy and engage your left hand. Wind it on, yes! So I'm trying to behave myself. I'm not much over 70 here. It's alright, it's not rattling its knackers off. There's not much vibration. It's actually quite pleasant. Well, aside from the weather of course, but that's not the little G310R's fault, is it? So these are the tyres that came on the bike. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but they seem to be coping in the wet alright. See what I'm saying? It's got, oh, this is quite deep water here. It's doing alright, it's holding its own. You've definitely got to rev it, but it's actually not got a bad amount of power for what it is. I hope that my GoPro's still going. Might need to put it in a bag of rice after this. There's nothing worse than the spray off vehicles in front, ones that pass you. It just destroys your soul. Okay, so I'll move over. Handle that alright. I tell you what, it's very confidence inspiring even in this weather. partner. Like, I trust it. I don't trust this car braking so heavily, mine, but I feel like the bike's got me. It's got my back. Annoying when cars just brake for no reason when there's nothing in front. Very strange behaviour. So John and partner, I hope this cheeky little vlog has given you enough to think about and has made you realise that it can certainly go. And I tell you what, it's good on fuel as well. Like, sometimes I just take this if there's no other demos that are available. I don't really begrudge taking this home because it's so good on fuel that you can just ride it to and from work so many times and you feel like you don't fill up in an age. It's ace. One thing I will say about these little things is it's good to keep them on charge or on trickle charge when you're not using them. It just stops you having any unwanted surprises where you go to start your bike and it just goes oh wow, this water is deep. Engine braking is lovely. It's pretty good. I like a bit of engine braking. I don't like it when I shut off the throttle and not much happens. It's not for me. But this is alright. I'd love to get it on some dry roads and really show you what it's about. But hopefully this video will show you just how capable it is in the wet. And I suppose this isn't just normal wet. This is like a really, really wet day. Well guys, I'm very nearly at home, so I'm going to round the video off. Thanks for getting wet with me, coming along for the ride. If you appreciate my dedication to this vlogging lark by riding and stuff like this, gotta make the most of your only days off, then please subscribe, like, dislike, comment, man, even share me if you're feeling generous. It all helps and I appreciate it all. Right, well, I think it's time for me to dry off. God knows it'll probably take about a week for all my kit to dry after this. But it's been fun, and until the next time guys, stay safe, take care.